Abercrombie from the Koalition. What I loved is the opening montage with Steve Harvey, and he kind of talked about how he was able to be free during Phat Tuesdays in his performance, how he was able to say everything on his mind without censorship. Now we have, things have evolved now where you have to kind of self-censor what you really feel and what you want to say. Do you feel that now today comedians have to evolve with the growing times, with the camera always in your face? Or should comedians still be able to say what they have to say without the fear of ridicule?
I think what was happening, I don't believe in this cancel culture bull crap. It's so stupid to me because the intent of majority of comedians are not to be mean. We're dark, twisted individuals. We're messed up on the inside. That's why we do comedy, and you like how we have our twist on the world. You like how we have a twist on a certain situation. That's why you come to comedy clubs to see, okay, your favorite comedians, what's their take on Ukraine, Russia situation? What's their take on Jesse Smollett? What's their take on whatever that's going on Barack Obama or Trump, whatever. And you love their stuff for years. And then there's one bit that you don't agree with that you may not agree with. So now you want to cancel everything? Everything because of one bit you got a little butthole heard about? Come on, that's not fair. And I think what we have to do is you have to adapt. Especially the Black people, especially when you're in the spotlight. If you have the celebrity status, you got to move different. Just be smarter. And I say a lot of controversial things. And before I say it, I have some friends who are smarter than me that will run it by them first and say, hey, am I saying this the right way? Is it gonna come out right? Because I'm gonna still be bold about it, but we may have to be a little smarter. You're not gonna stop me from saying it, but let me say it in a way to where my ass is covered, or people get what I'm saying. They're not taking it personal, or they agree with my point of view. You can't tell me about my point of view. My point of view is my point of view. How I see the world is how I see the world. You're not gonna tell me that. I'm the god of my set on stage. I created that set, so I'm God in that set. So you're not gonna tell God how to do his job. Don't tell me how to do my job when I'm on set, when I'm on stage doing my set. So, let's take Whoopi Goldberg, who was in a situation. It's one of my favorite comedians, and I'm willing to guarantee that she didn't mean any mean intent behind it. And I think she didn't stick the landing correctly, because sometimes I have, crazy thoughts. I throw a bold statement out there, and if I don't stick the landing right, it's gonna come out pretty messed up. And I just think in the moment, she didn't stick the landing. And I don't think her intent was to be mean or to be racist or whatever they want to call her, because she's smart, But sometimes, we just don't stick the landing sometimes. I watched Chris Rock last night work on his new set, and some of the jokes, were great, and some didn't hit the mark, and he knew it. After we had a conversation afterwards. But that's what we do as comedians. We practice until we stick the landing. When you're on live TV, you gotta have that worked out and stick the landing. These comedy shows that we do during the week at these comedy clubs, we're working on sticking the landing right. That's why, Dave Chappelle and Kevin Hart and Chris Rock don't want you recording their shows doing the show. I don't want you recording my show because this is a joke I'm working on. It's not ready yet. If you put it out there on the internet before it's ready, it's gonna have me looking some type of way. It may not be even funny yet. So that's why we don't like when people come and film our sets and put it on the internet. And a lot of times, if you put a joke on the internet, or somebody else does, and that joke is part of your special, Amazon and those other comedy special networks will not take that joke because it's been seen 1 million or 2 times. So now you got to take that set out of your stuff. So to get back to your question, we just have to be a little bit smarter and make sure we stick the landing. If we're going to be bold like that, be edgy like that, then yes, we do have to adapt. You don't have to stop saying what you're saying, but make sure you got your facts straight and you stick that landing.